Hello, hello. Oh, there we go. Awesome. Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome to my energy forecast Facebook Live Friday. Every Friday at 11 a.m. I do this now. I mean, I've done this for a long time, but that's the new time starting after the summer. So, welcome back to my Friday energy forecast. My name's Alyse Bacine. For those of you who don't know me that well, I am a spiritual mentor, breathwork practitioner, owner and CEO of Alyse Breathes, where I help countless women completely transform their lives, create abundance, create amazing relationships, create amazing businesses that are better than they could have ever imagined. So my job gets to be really fun and really exciting, and I'm so grateful for it every day. So today I'm going to talk just a little bit about the energies that I'm tuning into for the rest of October. And then I'm also going to go into my subject matter for the day, which is the 3 keys to magnetism. And then I'm also going to share with you a very fun, special, exciting announcement that I have going on. So here we go. So October. October has been an interesting energy so far. I feel like there has been a lot of fluctuation, is the word, and it kind of feels like there's been a lot of highs and a lot of lows, and also it feels as if you're really being propelled forward into something that you might have been knowing for a while that you needed to do, but you, for whatever reason, didn't make that move, and now you're going to feel a stronger push, right? So it's getting harder and harder to do things that are out of alignment for you, and it's getting harder and harder to kind of not be fully honest with yourself about what you truly want and what will truly make you happy in this lifetime, and also really owning and claiming and acknowledging what it is that is meant for you and what you're meant to do, and having the wherewithal to move beyond the fear of what it would mean for you to take a leap, take a jump, and make a transformation and start living your life differently. So that's kind of like the overall energy that I'm tuning into for October. And there might be some stuff that you have to look at and face about yourself and the ways that you may have been holding yourself back or subscribing to belief systems that are no longer valid for you or no longer a contribution to your highest good. Those belief systems may have served you in the past to keep you safe and make you feel supported, but now they're just not going to work, and we're really dismantling these old belief systems and really questioning, why do I believe this? Why am I subscribing to this story about how life is or how life should be? And is this really true for me anymore? Is this really aligned for me anymore? Is this really working for me anymore? And if not, then what new belief system or new story am I going to create for myself that is more aligned with who I actually am now and what I want to create now? So that's kind of in a nutshell the feeling or the vibe that I'm tuning into for October. And by the way, the last couple weeks, people who've been watching me and commenting, I can't see for whatever reason until after I finish the video. I don't know why. It's just Facebook. I don't know. So if you are here, hi, I'm sending you so much love telepathically because I can't really see any comments. Oh, I do see Jackie. Hi, Jackie. Oh my gosh, Jackie, it's so funny. I actually was just thinking of you because of what I'm about to share. And I think you'll be into it. So stay with me. Welcome. That's really funny. Okay. And if you are watching too, for some reason I can't see who's watching, please say hi so I can tune in and connect with your energy. So I'm going to talk about now the 3 keys to magnetism. And this is something that I've been tuning into very potently and specifically with my clients. As most of you know, I just led this 30-day container called Quantum Magnetism, where the whole point was to up-level your magnetism and start to bring you into this energetic state where you easily attract to you all that is meant for you and all that's aligned with your highest timeline. So if you're a business owner, new clients, new levels of abundance, relationships. A lot of the women in the container started transforming their relationships if they already were in one, and then those who weren't were just attracting a lot of new energy from romantic partners into their lives, up leveling their businesses, bringing in new clients with ease, creating new programs. Like, it was really crazy what happened in 30 days. And just because it's me and this is what I do, we cleared like a ton of familial and ancestral trauma in that program only in 30 days, which was totally wild. So I've really been tuning into this energy of magnetism and what it really takes energetically to create a deep level of magnetism. So there's 3 things that were shown to me that are important to talk about today about magnetism, and they are this owning and claiming energy. And I'm going to go into these more deeply, but I'm just going to tell you what they are. And then I've also been shown very clearly, and this is interesting because I don't typically work with archetypes, but I've been shown this energy of the warrior archetype, which I'm going to go into. I've been getting this very clear message about how stepping into your own warrior archetype creates this deep level of magnetism and power in whatever it is that you're doing. So I'm going to go into that a little bit. And then also your relationship with yourself. And I always say to everybody, what we're really doing in any deep growth work, or any work really, is we are changing the relationship with ourselves from that of the way that our parents treated us or the way our parents treated themselves to a loving, acknowledging, celebratory, beautiful relationship with ourselves. And the energy of that creates magnetism. So I'm going to go more into that as well. Okay, so just going back to the first one, the owning and claiming energy, super important. Owning and claiming your gifts, your abilities, the power of your work, your power, your talents, your mission, your impact, like all of the things that you know you're meant to do. The programming that we have around this is that we go into this place where, like, the wounded part of us who wants someone else to validate us, who wants someone else to give us permission to do the thing that we know we're meant to do, but we're scared, so we're unconsciously waiting for someone else to give us permission to do it. That is what creates stagnancy. That is what creates stuck energy. So when you're able to give yourself permission to own and claim how incredibly powerful you are and how incredibly talented and gifted you are in the things that you are talented and gifted in, that creates a deep level of magnetism. There's a transmutation, an alchemization of energy that occurs when you own the power of your gifts and you own the power of who you really are. You own the power of your authenticity, of your uniqueness. When you feel that energy within you and you move from that place, you make all decisions and take all actions from that inherent knowing of your power, claiming it and owning it, things start to shift energetically and you start to become a magnet for what you desire, because people and circumstances and situations can't help but be magnetized to that energy because you are in alignment with who you truly are as you own and claim your power and what you're capable of, what your abilities are. So that's the first one. The second one, and that's super important, you have to master that in order to become truly magnetic and manifest in the way that you desire. Okay, so the other one, and this is a new one that I'm really into right now, that I've been, like I said, been getting this message for a little while now, is this idea of the warrior archetype. And what this means is this is not about fighting or conflict at all. So we don't want to look at the warrior as just somebody who is going out there and like killing people or fighting or looking for conflict. That's not what this is about. The warrior archetype, as the way I've been shown, is the archetype of the person who goes non-stop no matter what. no matter what obstacles come up in your way, no matter what blocks you have to face, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how seemingly it's not working, no matter how much you feel like a failure, you don't stop. You go all in, you go hard, and you do whatever it takes, whatever you have to do. And you just keep going, no matter how scary it is, no matter how scared you are to invest in this thing or that thing, you just keep going. And I think that is such an important piece of magnetism, because every time you make those moves where you are going no matter what, you're giving a message to the universe that you're choosing yourself. And when you do that, when you choose yourself, everyone else chooses you too. They can't help but do that, because that's the energy that you're giving off. That's the energy that you're creating within you and that you're putting out. So you will see that reflected in the outside world. So that's the warrior archetype. That's the version of you who always chooses you, no matter what you see out here, no matter how hard it gets, no matter what you're seeing that's telling you this isn't working, you need to stop. You just keep going anyway. And you go all in, balls to the wall, as I would say. That's the warrior archetype, and that's what creates magnetism. So this is super important. And then the last one is your relationship with yourself. And this is so incredibly important. This is everything, because your inner landscape, as I like to call it, it reflects your outer landscape. So everything that you're creating within you, the energy and the feelings that you have towards yourself, is what you will experience in the outside world, is what will be reflected back to you. So the more that you can shift your inner landscape and create a loving, acknowledging, celebratory, honoring relationship with yourself, you'll start to experience other people treating you that way as well. And I know that kind of sounds overly simple, but it's actually not. This is actually challenging work that you need support around, right? Because a lot of the way that we're treating ourselves and feeling towards ourselves and beliefs and stories that we have about ourselves are living in the subconscious mind, that we're not even aware of, that we're projecting these things onto ourselves. So the more we can dismantle those things by being able to pinpoint what they are, and that's where I come in, the more you can choose out of those things and start treating yourself in a very different way and having this loving relationship with yourself where you know how great you are and you honor yourself. And it's not about being conceited at all. It's just about honoring yourself and holding yourself in a high regard, holding your energy in a high regard, requiring more of yourself, requiring more of the people around you. And then things start to change, and you can't help but being super magnetic, because you're holding this high frequency energy, you're holding yourself in this high regard, and other people will do the same. And it will be hard to say no to you when you are holding that energetic. So these three things are super important. They're my main keys to creating magnetism. And I go deep with everybody that I work with around these things, because this is super important no matter what you do, no matter what your goals are, no matter where you want to go, whether you own a business or whether you are in a career or whether you want to deepen your relationships, call in a relationship, whatever it is, this is incredibly important. And these three things are things that you need to master in order to really become truly magnetic. So that's what I have to say about that. And then just to lead into that, one of the most powerful ways that we can really start to anchor into these energies is just by learning how to work with our own energy, learning what energetics work and what energetics don't work, and how to take away some kind of energy from our system, replace it with new energy, and watch the way everything changes. And this is what I do with the Women in the Quantum Accelerator, which is my program to help you learn how to master your ability to work with your own energy, to do energy work on yourself all day, every day, so that you literally change your reality to see the results that you want to see in your life and to experience the results that you want to see in your life, to literally create your reality in the exact way you want to. So the Quantum Accelerator is all about energetics. It's how to master energetics, how to work with your energy to easily and powerfully manifest what you desire, whether it's building your business, whether it is calling in a relationship, whether it's just deepening your relationship with yourself so that your life becomes one miraculous unfolding event after another. That's what you'll master in this program. I love this program so much. It's so good. It's so powerful. It's such a powerful community. The women who've all gone through it like are all best friends. It's so amazing. So right now I'm doing something really fun. And I am running a sale. It's a Scorpio season sale. My guides keep wanting me to call it the sexy Scorpio season sale, which I don't know if I like that, but I kind of do. Actually, I do. Who am I kidding? And so it's going to run from today until my birthday, November 5th, and you're going to be able to receive $1,000 off the program from now until November 5th. So it's such a perfect time to jump in because the price is lower, and then probably after this I will be raising the price. So you definitely want to jump in now if you are at the place where you really want to master working with your own energy. So the calls are every other week. You also get an entire toolkit, digital toolkit that's yours for life of breathwork sessions, meditations. I teach you how to do energy work. It is incredibly powerful. And then on the calls, I am giving you my expertise, my coaching, and my frequency activations to upgrade your frequency, change your energy so that you become incredibly magnetic. So it's literally changing the paradigm in which you live so that you can easily create the life that you desire. That's what this program is all about. It's so incredibly powerful. So now's the time to jump in. Reach out to me. I'm going to put the link here and I'll put the code that you need to use to get the $1,000 off. But if you have any questions about it, just reach out to me. And if you are interested in kind of just dipping your toe in to see what my energy activations are all about, what my energy work does for you, then join me on Monday for my one-night event, the Quantum Codes, where I'm going to be doing an upgrade and activation to activate your ability to masterfully work with your own energy. So this one-night event is going to be like a taster of what the Quantum Accelerator is. So if you're interested in just getting a taste to see if you want to join us on Monday. I'll put the link below. It's $197 to join us. You get the recording, which you can use over and over again for the rest of your life to continue to upgrade your frequency and activate your energy. So that is all I have for you today. I'm sending you so much love. Have an amazing weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.